Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach and welcome to my press conference, second last one of the season. And this week was a pretty high scoring week. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite join the party. A reasonable week, but obviously not competing with some of the real top scorers. I will go to this once this wants to bloody load. But anyway, in the meantime, I'll have a look at my team. As you can see, not bad score-wise. You know, look, Doherty fine, Laird extremely good, Tui turned up, even Heath Shaw came to the party, which is great. Lloyd was serviceable without being good, but Zach Williams let me down a bit. Good captain, that was fantastic. Tommy Mitchell was unbelievable. Dustin Martin, fantastic. Treloar turned up. Bontempelli really hurt. Hanbury just not going. I mean, he's getting touches, but they're not as damaging as they once were, just accumulating rather than hurting. Sorry, I said Treloar turned up. Adams turned up. I was reading the wrong bloke. Treloar just a 92, but Adams turned up, which was good. He is in doubt for next week. And Cornelio just 81 points. He probably hasn't quite worked. He was good last week without scoring great. Just didn't quite work out for me. I ummed and ahed about Dane Beams, as you would have seen in the end. Clearly he was the right selection, but you live and learn. And even Gawn towards the end of the season just hasn't fired. I mean, he'll be a lock next year, but just hasn't happened for him. I haven't seen the game. Obviously just hasn't come back quite to the standard he would like. My two ruckmen, of course, competed against each other today. Would have been great if one of them got on top and really dominated, but just ended up with two mediocre scores. And the forward line was pretty good. I mean, McRae outstanding. What a season he's had. Yo was great, finally delivered in my team. Dalhouse got a bit of the ball, but again, not damaging enough. Bit of handball in there. Higgins was good. Nankervis got back to some good form with Soldo out of the team. And Heaney was reasonable. So, you look at that team. I don't know if it's even loaded yet. It has. So there you go. 2,429. I only went down the rankings a little bit, but to be ranked nearly 40,000 with a score that's over 2,400, just underlines how good a scoring week it was. And I knew I was scoring well, excuse me, but it was quite clear that a lot of teams were scoring well, and there were a lot of big scorers. And the Bontempelli, Zach Williams, you know, you just can't afford those. That's what it is at this stage of the season. That's a good score. 200, fantastic score, 2,400, but you can't afford to be having a Williams with a 68. A Hanbury, Cornelio, and Bontempelli scoring less than 90. You can't have three premium mids doing that. And your ruckman, you really need them turning up. So it didn't happen for me. Forward line was fine. And that's the competitive business we're in. There's no doubt about it. SuperCoach is very, very tough to get in the top echelon. I've probably found where I'm at. I mean, I've hovered around for a number of weeks around that 9,000 rank mark, and if this can load for me, that'd be fantastic. But I've probably found my mark. If we go down a bit here, I showed you guys this last week, I think, but since I broke in around round 15, even round 14 to a lesser extent, around that 10,000 mark, I've pretty much just hovered 600 to 700 spots either way for most of the season. So I've probably found my mark. That's probably where I'm at. Hopefully I can just end the season on a high and break into the top 9,000, maybe around the 8,000 mark, but, you know, that's probably about where I'm at. And that team reflects it. You've got a few guys who just aren't in great form. A few guys certainly are, but just a few too many. You know, the very top teams will have a bunch of informed players, and, you know, that's the difference. The good teams have most of my good scorers, except their Bontempelli is someone else, or their Cornelio, or their Treloar, or Hanbury is someone else. And, you know, Treloar, a bloke I started with, season average of 101. Hanbury likewise, 97. So there are a couple of mistakes. I mean, Tom Mitchell, an extreme tick. After the season, I'll go through some of my good and bad moves, but certainly a couple there through the midfield that have been good and bad. But look, that's how my team went. There's really not too much to say at this stage of the season. We're just playing it out to year's end. I mean, I don't have any trades, so don't have much to think about. I'm just hoping the team goes well. Adams is in doubt, so I'll have to look to use Witherden, I'd say, do the old swap there. But look, my team's going okay without going great, and that's been the case for a reasonable amount of the second half of the season. So pretty much where I'm at. But look, I hope you guys had a good score. I mean, there'll be a lot of you guys out there who do go very nicely, as is the week. It was a high-scoring week across the board. So, yeah, all the best. Give me your thoughts, your comments. Let me know how you're going. And, yeah, certainly just a couple more videos now. What have I got? This press conference, a preview, and then a press conference. And then we'll be all done for SuperCoach stuff. I might do a couple of others, but I'll enlighten you as to what I'm doing over the summer. SuperCoach comes around pretty quick. But, yeah, I'll certainly be in touch with you guys in regards to that. So let me know how you went. Subscribe away, like the video, give us a comment, and I'll chat to you soon.